Make sure you stay until the end. It could be really easy fix. Do not waste your money until you watch that video. We'll try to save you quite a bit of money. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Super quick helpful video to any of you having Maserati. We're talking about almost any Maserati you can think of, newer Maserati past year 2012-13. If you have a problem such as light and code U0101, that means that it lost communication with the TCM, that's a transmission control module. It could be super simple fix guys, do not stress out, do not buy new transmission modules, computers, do not have things programmed until you watch that video because okay, two easy things can cause that. Stay with us and we'll explain what it is. Before we start guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We show you how to fix engines, transmissions, bodywork, engines, computers, electrical components, fuses, relays. Why we guys do that? To save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making and providing these videos for free. And check out our YouTube channels, we have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. So the first thing you want to check on your Maserati guys, these Maseratis, they have modern vehicles, have quite a few modules, little bitty computers that communicate with each other. Some of them we have up to 40-50 different ones. They rely heavily on stable current, so you need to have really good car battery. Now, car battery that starts your Maserati doesn't necessarily tell us that it's a good battery. We had a case where we had a 11.8 volt car battery. It was starting the car, but it was losing one cell around 10.8 to 11.8 volts, and things were out of control. So always test your car battery first. Next, we're going to go ahead and scan the system now. Let's see what codes we have, and we'll go from there. So let's turn the light on the camera quick guys. I want to show you now, we just got that battery out of that Maserati. Even though it's not old at all, okay, I want to show you what happened here. The car starts every time, exactly, okay, right on the spot, no problems. But that battery guys, okay, we actually charged it here. And when it sits, now it's 12.72 volts, but after you let it sit, and let's say you drive the car, you park it, and 1 hour later you check the voltage, it's anywhere between 11.8 and 12.12, which shouldn't be that way after long drives. Now, if we scan that battery out of the vehicle, okay, and if we do it after charge, because we charged it, it's actually AGM flat plate battery, and that one is 1000, okay, code cranking amps. Let's see what's going to happen now here, okay. It's going now, right? Good battery, it says 855. But the thing about that battery, guys, okay, is that when it sits for an hour, it drops to about 600 code cranking amps, and that's when things start going bad, okay? So even though it says good battery now, okay, let it sit overnight. Check it the next morning, because you will be surprised. A bad battery can affect these vehicles in multiple ways, because unstable voltage can cause quite a bit of troubles. We've seen people spending thousands of dollars on modules, computers, repairs they actually don't even need. Always start with the battery, charge it, let it sit one night, retest it again, and see what happens, guys. So guys, what we're doing here, we're going to get the X2 now. This is amazing scanner, by the way. If you want to see where you can get it from, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. So we need to find the OBD port on that Maserati. If you have Levante, Ghibli, Quattroporte, I think they call it, Quattroporte, some people right here, guys. Okay, we're going to come and connect the OBD port. Check it out now. Okay, you can actually even see the voltage, a little bit low voltage here, which is not a good sign. We'll recommend, guys, if you have low voltage, okay, never do diagnostics and programming or anything like that. Have actually, guys, charger connected to the battery. I turn the lights off. I want to see the voltage. It's still unstable. It's at 11.8 volts. So definitely not good, guys. What we need to do now, we're going to turn the ignition switch on, okay, to the run position, but do not press the brake pedal. That way the car will not start. You have the lights on only, okay. Wow, that Sabia interior looks amazing, guys, in the camera. It makes me so happy. So here we're going to click VIN, how to scan. I'm going to turn all the fans down. We don't need fan. Okay, let me make sure that the radio is off, everything is perfect. And now once it connects, it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to ask us exactly a few more questions about the vehicle. It may ask you to confirm the model, for instance Levante 2017. Okay, we're going to go to system selection, and we're going to have quite a few low voltage codes. So here we're going to select the V6, okay, engine, the gasoline engine, and we're going to read the trouble codes. So what do we have here now, guys? Okay, O2 sensor, you can see O2 sensor P2239, that's the code, and P2242. So 2 oxygen sensors are not working correctly, as you can see right here, guys. And we have automatically misfire on cylinder 1, 2 and 3 due to that as well. So let's talk, okay, what else can cause that now? So code, guys, U0101, lost communication with TCM. Often if you drive the car for a long time, you will notice that you're going to get other codes as well, not just that, but that's one of them. And you wonder what causes that now, guys. You will be shocked. We've seen people spending thousands of dollars on new computers, programming modules, when they had to do something simple. Let's explain what it is. So guys, what do you want to do now? Sometimes it could be really complicated if somebody neglected the car for a long time and kept driving it to the point that you have many sensors that are bad. We had to replace the oil pressure sensor on that car, and after that, okay, we drove it. We still got those codes such as U0101, U0129, U0103, all these codes, guys. And the other one that we had is the P05BD. We got those, guys, okay, multiple times. Almost immediately after clearing them, we start the car, drive it short distance even, and they come on. Now, as you saw, the last codes that we got are misfiring codes. So we're going to ignore those for now. But first you want to check ground wires. And if you have a code related to a sensor like ours, the upstream oxygen sensors, you see right here, guys, we had to replace our both upstream oxygen sensors right here. Both of them needed to be replaced. Both of them were bad. And when one of those sensors quits working, the CAN bus communication was practically apart. So he lost communication, and from there many codes will be triggered that lost communication with different modules. So if one sensor is disconnected, it's burnt, it's not working correctly, the wire is broken, you can get multiple lost communication codes as well. So check battery, ground wires, connections, and the sensor that gives you the code. That's what you want to do always. Clear the code, start driving the car, scan the system every 2-3 minutes and see which codes comes first. For instance, ours was the oxygen sensor and immediately triggered the other codes as well. So we'll go ahead. Okay, we replaced ours. Now we'll clear the codes and see if that takes care of the problem. Next, guys, all we have to do, okay, click clear codes, right? And the code's been cleared. So okay, if we drive the car, we really read it, we won't have any trouble codes. Guys, we cleared the codes. We drove the car for a few days here, and we drove it hard, we drove it normal, we drove it like a grandma. No codes anymore. As you saw, clear the computer, everything's amazing. That hasn't happened for a while. Since we got the car, we always had some codes because those cars, it's really expensive to service them. That's why you can drive amazing car, okay, if you do the service yourself, because you're not going to pay these prices. We saved probably about $5,000 in repairs just in less than a week since we purchased that car, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.